Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, your girl Gigi the Glam Goddess. I'm back with another video, and this week's topic is all about knowing your self-worth, okay? So a lot of times we don't fully know our self-worth, and we don't really know the tools or how to even begin to love ourselves and know our self-worth. So today I got a few tools and tips that I want to share with y'all, and hopefully that it can help y'all in y'all journey and knowing your self-worth. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on into the video. Okay, so the first part that I got for this video is stop. I'm reading it from right. I look. Stop treating yourself like you're not worthy. Get up, do your hair, take care of your skin, your teeth, okay, and your overall health, okay? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, take care of yourself. Treat yourself like a baby or a child, okay? So now what I mean by this is sometimes we not loving on ourselves, okay? We not getting up. We not feeling like brushing our teeth that day. We not even feeling like taking a shower. You know, it's just like certain aspects about self-care that we're actively not keeping up with. Sometimes we just be like, fuck it. You know, hey, be a mess for days on end. You know, you don't even give a fuck about what you wearing. You wearing sweatpants every day. I know for me, I used to, when I was working out my home or whatever, even like just before that, but I would just not give a fuck about how I was getting up looking. Like, I had clients and I just was getting up in freaking pajama pants and big t-shirts and just not giving a shit, like hair in a bonnet, it's looking crazy underneath, just not giving a fuck about keeping myself up or even attempting to treat myself like a queen, like a goddess, okay? And I was wondering why I was feeling so low about myself. It was because, like, bitch, you're not sticking to a self-care routine and actively doing these things, okay? So when it comes to treating yourself like you're worthy, get up, do your hair, do your makeup more days than not, okay? So that you don't be feeling so depressed and feeling so low about yourself because you're not actively treating yourself like you're worthy, okay? Like how you would say if you had a child, right? You would treat that child like, okay, I gotta make sure I keep up with this child's clothes, you know, their hair. I know some mothers say like they, you know, let their self go so their children can look good, okay? And I respect that and I understand that, and I'm not trying to, you know, criticize nobody about that. But all I'm saying is you got to still make sure as a mother that you're still taking care of yourself, mother or not. Still put yourself first, because sometimes when you don't put yourself first, you can't fully show up as who you need to be in this world for other people, okay? So you got to first show up for yourself and love yourself, all right? So now, the next tip for this video is, hold on, y'all, because this lash, like, what the jeez. Okay. Now, next part for this video, knowing your self-worth. Know that God lives within you. When you gain love for God, you gain love for yourself. Treat yourself divine, okay? Like a goddess or God, okay? If you're a male or female, okay? Or however you identify, okay? So listen, once you gain that love for God, once you know that God lives within us, lives within all of us, and he dwells within you, then you're going to be, and you love this being, okay? When you love that entity that keeps your heart beating, when you actually have appreciation for your creator and all that created all that is around you, okay? then you gain a greater love for yourself. It's inevitable not to love yourself when you love the Creator, when you love that God essence that lives within you. Okay? So that's very important in knowing your self-worth. Is to know that, you know, you're not your body. Okay, you're not just this body, but you're the vessel that lives within this body. You're greater than this body. Okay, this body is temporary. Okay, you gotta love the being, the essence that lives forever within you. Okay, and that's where your worth should come from. That's where your self-worth should come from that God being that lives within you, that keeps your heart beating, that gives you creative ideas, that oh my God, let me not get too deep into it, but that, that keeps you alive, that can put food on your table. You gotta gain a love for that being, for that entity, and not this flesh. Okay, so that's the second part for this video. I hope I wasn't all over the place with that. Y'all got that and understood where I was coming from. All right. So the third part for this video is set boundaries with yourself and other people. Have morals set in place for yourself and things that you wouldn't do to yourself and other people, and make others follow those rules when it comes to how they treat you, because you already treat yourself that way. Okay, so I know I'm speaking a little slow. I had to break that shit down just to make sure I wasn't all over the place and y'all understood everything. Okay, now I want to touch on having morals real quick for yourself. When you out here, I'm not trying to judge nobody, but when you're out here and you're not actively setting boundaries for yourself on shit that you wouldn't do to yourself, you kind of invite other people to do that shit to you too. So if you out here and you're promiscuous with your body and you're trying to find a relationship, and that energy isn't necessarily reciprocated, or that person is loose with their body, it's kind of like, well, what do you expect? Because for one, you don't even respect yourself. You're promiscuous with your own body, so somebody else is looking at it like, well, shit, they do the same thing. They don't even care. They don't have a self-worth for their self. They out here sleeping with any and everybody, so they don't care if they come and they sleeping with you too, knowing that they slept with other girls. So you gotta also have people that have morals and boundaries that are very similar to you. Okay, because lots of times we feel hurt when somebody does shit to us, when it's like, well, sis, you didn't have those boundaries, you didn't enforce those boundaries for yourself, and you didn't enforce those boundaries for other people to have. Other people have to have the same exact boundaries that you have. So if you're not out here sleeping with any and everybody, then they gotta have the same mentality as well, and the same morals. Okay, and that's how you gain a better self-worth for yourself and value yourself more, because you're not knowing, even if you're not out here sleeping with any and everybody, but knowing, all right, the dude, he a little promiscuous, and you sleeping with him, you didn't even enforce those boundaries on him to make sure, or enforce them on yourself to say, I'm not even gonna deal with nobody that is promiscuous, that got 4 or 5 different bitches every week and shit, just shit along the lines of that. You're gonna have morals and boundaries set in place to say, this is what I'm not accepting and what I stand for. And if you don't accept and stand for the same shit, then I can't deal with you. That's how you keep your value and your self-worth high, okay? And another part that I wanted to add to that is, yes, when you treat yourself like that and you have those moves for yourself and those boundaries for yourself, another person is going to respect you. They gotta respect you. And they're going to respect you even more because you have those same boundaries as them. All right? Yep, so I hope this video was informative. I hope this video helped y'all out. Okay, again, for a lot of y'all that don't know, I am Gigi the Glam Goddess, and I invite y'all all an invitation to go ahead and subscribe if you feel called. If this video was helpful to you, go ahead and subscribe, sis. All right, go ahead and hit the bell notification down below so you can be informed when I have more helpful videos like this. And also, don't forget to like this video and comment, because it really helps the algorithm of my channel so more people can get the information. Okay, so yes, I'm done, and I gotta go ahead and go because it's time to go to bed, y'all. So peace, I'm out. I'll see y'all soon.